Namaste, this is Ramesh Naidu from Target School. Today topic linear equations in one variable part 6. In this part we discuss about two concepts. These two are very important in future for competitive exams. That is relation between distance, time, speed. The first concept, and second concept is time and work. Yes, first let me explain the relation between time, distance, speed. What is the relation between distance, time, speed? Yes, listen carefully. Suppose a man covers a distance d kilometers. Suppose a man covers a distance d kilometers at a speed s kilometer per hour in time t hours. Then the relation is distance d is equal to time into speed. Time into speed. This is the relation. Okay? Distance d is equal to time into speed. Keep in your mind, this is very important formula. So distance is defined the product of time and speed. So the product of time and speed gives distance, right? So d is equal to ts. We can remember for dts, we know very well dts in wall posters, cinema wall posters, dts, d is equal to ts. Okay, so from this formula, then t is equal to, what about time? Distance by speed. Okay, then s is equal to distance by time. So these three are very important formulas. D is equal to ts, time into speed. Then t is equal to, if we want to find t, means t is equal to d by s, and s means d by t. Okay, so this is the relation between distance, time, speed. So this concept, this formula must remember, keep in your mind. Yes, next concept is time and work. So time and work. Suppose if A can do a work in n days, so A can complete a piece of work in n days, then work done in 1 day means work portion complete in 1 day is 1 by n. So in 1 day the work done by A is 1 by n portion of work completed, right? So if A can complete a work in n days, then 1 day portion is 1 by n. For example, Rama can complete a work in 24 days, right? So Rama can take time 24 days to complete the work. Then in 1 day, how much Rama completed the work? So in 1 day, portion of work done is equal to, in 1 day how much portion he will complete. So total 24 days. In 1 day how much? 1 by 24. So 1 by 24 portion of work done in 1 day, right? So this concept is very important in doing time and work problems. We must convert into 1 day portion of work, right? Okay? Yes. Now, problems based on distance, speed, time, right? The first problem, a man had to walk a distance. A man had to walk a certain distance, and he covered two-third. He covered two-third of the distance. Means two-third of total distance at speed 4 kilometer per hour. Okay, and the remaining distance at 5 kilometer per hour. Right. So he traveled in two ways. That is, first speed is 4 kilometer per hour and the second speed is 5 kilometer per hour. There are two cases, right? So if the total time taken is 42 minutes, in both cases the total time taken is 42 minutes, then find the total distance asking, right? See, let the total distance say x kilometers, right? Now this total distance is divided into two parts. In the first part means 2/3 of the total distance at a speed travel at a speed of 4 km per hour, and the remaining travel at a speed of 5 km per hour. There are two parts. First one is part 1, P1. The second one is P2, part 2. In the part 1, so what is the distance? D is equal to, in the part 1, D is equal to 2/3 of total distance, means 2 by 3x. 2 by 3x. In the part 2, remaining distance. So total distance is x minus 2 by 3x is equal to, if subtract 2/3 of the total distance from total distance, we get a remaining distance. If we want a remaining distance, means we have to subtract 2/3 of x minus total distance, means x minus 2/3 of x. It is the remaining distance. So 3 into x, 3x. 3x minus 2x, 1x. 1x by 3 kilometers. Okay. So in the part 1, distance is 2 by 3rd of x, and the remaining distance in part 2 is x by 3, right? So in next, speed s is equal to, in the part 1 speed, 2/3 of the distance traveled to 4 km per hour. 4 km per hour. Here speed is 5 km per hour. Okay. Now time t is equal to, so we know very well the formula time. T is equal to distance by speed. That is equal to, we know very well distance 2 by 3 means 2x by 3. 2x by 3 divided by speed 4. That is equal to 2x by 3 divided by, so it can be written as into 1 by 4. 2 ones, 2 twos. So x into 1, x by 3 twos are 6. X by 6 hours. This is the time in part 1. Next, part 2. Time is equal to distance by speed. That is equal to distance x by 3 divided by speed 5. It can be written as x by 3 into 1 by 5. That is equal to x into 1, x by 3 5s are 15 hours. Okay. So this is the time taken in part 1. So to cover the distance 2/3 of x, the time taken by 2/3 of x distance is x by 6, and remaining distance x by 3, the time taken to cover this distance is x by 15 hours. Right? According to the problem, the total time taken 42 minutes, means this time plus this time gives 42 minutes. According to the problem, total time x by 6 plus x by 15, x by 6 plus x by 15 is equal to 42 minutes. Total time is 42 minutes. 42 minutes convert into hours. Okay. Right. 42 by 60. By simplifying, 15 into x, 15x plus 6 into x, 6x by 15 6 are 90 is equal to 42 by 60. 15x plus 6x, 21x by 90 is equal to 42 by 60. Then x equal to, here x means the total distance. If the total distance is x, that is the required to find, right? 42 by 60 into, so 21 by 90 will become 90 by 21 after transferring from left to right. So it is by 21, it is into 21. So it is reversed. Then x equal to, after cancellation, 21 ones are 21 twos are, and 0, 0. 2 ones, 2 threes, and 3 ones, 3 threes. So x equal to 3 kilometers. This is the required total distance, right? The total distance traveled by the man is 3 kilometers. So in 3 kilometers, 2/3 of distance travel at the speed of 4 km per hour, and the remaining x by third of the total distance traveled in part 2, right? Next, go for second problem. A man driving his moped means motorcycle, at a speed 24 km per hour reaches his destination in 5 minutes late. So it is very, very important. If he travel at a speed 24 km per hour, he reaches his destination 5 minutes late. Okay. If he had to driven 30 km per hour, if he traveled 30 km per hour speed, he would have reaches his destination 4 minutes before. Okay, right? 4 minutes before. Then how far is destination? Destination means distance, right? Let the distance say x kilometers, right? So here also there are two parts, part 1, part 2. Part 1 and part 2. So what is part? In the part 1, what is speed? 24 km per hour. Speed is 24 km per hour. In part 2, speed how much? In part 2, 30 km per hour. 30 km per hour, right? So write text. Distance is the same common distance, x. D is x kilometers. Here also x kilometers. And here time 5 minutes later. He reaches his destination 5 minutes late. 5 minutes late. Here 4 minutes before. Right? Now the time. So in the part 1, time t is equal to. So we know very well time formula, distance by speed, that is equal to distance x by 24. X by 24. Here time t is equal to distance by speed, that is equal to distance x by time 30, right? X by 30. Right. Here the time difference is here 5 minutes late, here 4 minutes before. What is the time difference in both cases? 5 minus of minus 4, that is 9 minutes time difference. So late means we have to add, before means we have to subtract, right? So according to the problem, the time difference means x by 24 minus x by 30. X by 24 minus x by 30 is equal to 5 minutes late means plus 5. 5 minus 4 minutes before means minus 4. Minus 4 minutes. It is minutes. Okay. So it is in hours. So convert into. Okay. Next step. Use next step. So x by 24. Now simplify it. 30 into x. 30x minus 24x by 24 into 30 by cross multiplying 13x. 30x minus 24x by 24 into 30 is equal to minus of minus plus 5 plus 4 9 minutes. Convert into hours. 9 by 60 hours. Right? So 30x minus 24x 6x by 24 into 30 is equal to 9 by 60. Then x equal to 9 by 60 into 6 by 24 into 30 will become 24 into 30 by 6. Now cancel it. 31s are 32s are, right? 6 2s are 12, 12 2s are 24. 6 2s are 12, 12 2s are 24. Then x equal to 9 2s are 18 kilometers. So the distance is 18 kilometers, right? So the distance travel is 18 kilometers, right? Right, next we'll go for third problem. It is based on time and work problem. Time and work. Right. Rama can do a piece of work in 20 days. So Rama alone can do a piece of work in 20 days. Means Rama only can complete the work in 20 days. And next, Krishna can do the same work. Can do the same work in 30 days. Here, whose capacity is great? Rama capacity is great. Why? Because means he can complete the work in 20 days, right? But Krishna taken 30 days. So his capacity is less than Rama, right? The question is then the time taken by both Rama and Krishna complete the work in how many days? If both together can complete in how many days? He asking both together can complete in how many days, right? So already we discussed. First we have to convert into 1 day portion of work. Okay, right? So Rama can do a piece of work in 20 days. In 1 day, how much portion he completed? The portion of work done by Rama in 1 day is equal to work done by Rama in 1 day. In 1 day, how much portion completed? So total time 20 days. In 1 day, 1 by 20. We should write a portion of work done in 1 day. Okay? Before going to do such a type of problems, especially in time and work, we have to convert into 1 day portion of work, right? And in the same way, work done by Krishna in 1 day is equal to, so here Krishna take 30 days to complete the work. In 1 day, how much portion he completed? 1 by 30. Now both Rama and Krishna work done in 1 day portion of work means we have to add both. So work done by both Rama and Krishna in 1 day. So in 1 day, how much portion they will complete? They together complete is equal to 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30. Okay, right. Now simplify it. Cross multiply. 30 into 1 30 plus 20 into 1 20 by 20 into 30 is 600. Right? 20 plus 30 is 60. 60 by 600. 0 0 cancel. Sorry, 30 plus 20 50. 0 0 cancel, 5 ones are 5 12s are, that is equal to 1 by 12. So 1 by 12 portion of work done in one day, both Rama and Krishna, that is 1 by 12. Okay, so if Rama and Krishna both together complete the work in how many days? Only 12 days, right? So therefore both together Rama and Krishna can complete the work in how many days? 12 days, right? That's it. Next, go for fourth problem. It is also based on time and work. Yes, it is very, very important problem. Listen carefully. A and B, two persons together can finish a work in 12 days. A and B both can complete a work in 12 days. And this, if A alone can finish the work in 20 days, A alone can finish the same work in 20 days. So then, in how many days B alone can finish the same work? Right? So, A and B together can finish a work in 12 days. Both given. If two members can finish the same work in 12 days. In that, if A alone, A means single. A alone can finish the same work in 20 days. In how many days B complete the work? Right? So in the same way, so B alone can finish it is so X days. Say X days. Yes. Let the number of days taken by B alone can finish the work. Say X days. Let number of days taken by B alone can finish the work. Say X days. Right? Now, as usual, already we know very well the previous problem. So, why write 1 day's portion work? Yes. Now, yes, 1 day's work. Yes, 1 day's work. So, portion of work done in 1 day. Portion of work done by A in 1 day can be written as A's 1 day's work is equal to. So, here given A can complete the work in 20 days. So, A taken 20 days. In 1 day, how much portion he completed the work? 1 by 20. 1 by 20. In the same way, B's 1 day's work means work done by B in 1 day. So B taken X days. So in 1 day, how much portion he will complete? 1 by X. Now A and B both. A and B. A and B's. A and B, two persons together, A and B's 1 day's work is equal to, so we have to add A portion and B's portion. 1 by 20 plus 1 by X. Right? That is equal to, now cross multiply. X into 1, X plus 20 into 1, 20. 20 into 1, 20. X plus 20 by 20 into X, 20 X. Right? This is the portion of work done in one day by both A and B. But according to the problem, A and B together can finish the work in 12 days. In one day portion, how much? 1 by 12. Means one day portion x plus 20 by 20x is equal to one day portion 1 by 12. Right? Now cross multiplying 12 into x plus 20 is equal to 20x into 1, 20x, right? 12 into x, 12x plus 12 to the 24 means 240 is equal to 20x. Now separate variables. 240 is equal to 20x minus 12x. So 20x minus 12x, 8x. 8x equal to 240. No cancelling. 8 ones are 8 3s are 24, 0. So x equal to 30. Right? What is x here? Number of days taken by B alone can finish the work is x days. That is 30 days. So here B can complete the work in 30 days. So B can complete the work in 30 days. Therefore, B can complete the work in 30 days. Right? That's it. Now homework problems for you. The first homework problem. If Sai, the person Sai, can do a piece of work in 15 days and Jagan can do the same work in 24 days, then the time taken by both to complete the work in how many days? Right? If both can complete in how many days? Here both asking means first you have to convert into one day portion. Okay. Sai can complete in 15 days. In one day how much he will complete? 1 by 15 portion of work completed. And Jagan in one day how much portion complete? 1 by 24. 1 by 24. Both together can complete in one day portion means we have to add 1 by 15 plus 1 by 24. So do yourself only. This is the clue. I gave you clue now. Yes, do yourself. Right, next second problem. If a train runs at 40 km per hour, it reaches its destination. This is first. In first case, if it travel at speed 40 km per hour, its destination late by 11 minutes. So here late by 11 minutes. If it travel 40 speed, late by 11 minutes. It reaches its destination late by 11 minutes. But if it runs 50 km per hour, if it travel 50 km per hour speed, it is late by 5 minutes only. 5 minutes only. So in this case, both are late. Here late by 11 minutes, here late by 5 minutes only. So here the time difference is equal to 11 minus 5. That is equal to 6 minutes time difference. Okay. So I gave you clue 6 minutes time difference. Right? Do yourself and practice yourself. So for this problem answer is distance is equal to 20 kilometers, right? Answer is 20 kilometers. Practice yourself.